Do you wanna what? Do you wanna die? Oh my god, no. Hey everyone, welcome back. I am back today with more Dr. Stone, you guys, and today we kick off, I believe, the final core of the entire series, which I gotta admit, I'm so excited to see what's gonna happen next. I am definitely starting to get a little bit bittersweet about the fact that, like, this is all coming to an end soon, because, like, you know, in the past, when I finish a series or something, I usually have a lot of extra content to look forward to, a lot of, like, spin-offs or OVAs or, you know, just anything. And with this, I really feel like there is, like, a big finality with this. You know, I feel like, I don't know this for sure, but I feel like pretty much everything has been adapted. I could be wrong on that. You guys can enlighten me if I am. But it's definitely starting to sink in that, like, oh my god, I'm gonna be done with Dr. Stone soon. So yeah, before I get started on everything I thought about the last episode, because it was so good and I can't wait to talk about it, I do just want to say, if you're joining me early today, you know exactly what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. I'm sending you those big old hugs right through that screen. If you are joining me on those YouTubes, thank you so much for being here. I hope you'll help me out with the algorithm. Maybe hit like, maybe subscribe. I don't know. I'm just throwing things out there. It'd help me a lot. And if you love unfiltered, unedited, full length, early content, I hope you'll check out the link to my Patreon. It's going to be in that description down below. And thank you in advance for that. All right, guys. So last time we definitely made strides towards, like, okay, this is the new mission. And the mission is finally to go to the moon, which is what we set out to do, like, as soon as we heard the Y-Man message and everything. We did also find out some interesting stuff about the Y-Man message, like, why would it stop as soon as... So, like, there's a specific reason, right? There's a specific reason for that message going on the way that it did and then stopping all of a sudden. And I think that going to confront the Y-Man directly is probably a good way to figure out what the heck is going on. We also got Xeno on board. We had a little chat about the fact that, oh yeah, we annihilated Death. Death is no longer a thing. That is huge. So now, you know, that kind of opens up the whole new can of worms of, like, okay, but if we don't have Death, then, like, that's going to change the entire hierarchy of everything in our entire society. Because, you know, the way that we handle life, the way that we handle threats, the way that we weaponize anything, or anyone might weaponize anything against us, like, just everything, it changes the whole entire scene. And so now we have to deal with that, and I think it was a good idea to maybe keep it under wraps for a little bit, because we have to kind of figure out what we're going to do about that. So, yeah, guys, it was quite an episode. I was happy to see Xeno get on board of his own accord. I've been waiting for that for a while. And he's still him. He is still him. That's the thing, is, like, none of these characters who kind of got on board ever, they did kind of have the moment, you know, where, like, oh, okay, I believe in this more than I believe in whatever trouble I was making. But they never really, like, become not them either. And I like that Xeno is still very much, like, himself. But he has his own things that he's fighting for now, and our interests align. Somebody made a really good point in my comments that the type of person that Xeno is, wanting to conquer, wanting to take over, wanting to rule, is probably exactly why Tsukasa was so cautious in the first place. Like, that is the... that was the worst case scenario that Tsukasa was thinking of. Or maybe not the absolute worst case scenario, because we see that, you know, like, Zeno's really not like an Ibarra, you know? Like, Ibarra, I would say, is, like, just a vile worst case scenario. Like, he's scummy, he just wants to, like, rule with an iron fist and everything. Xeno, I think, has this, like, I don't want to say, like, a god complex, but, like, kind of. But he also does have, like, some positive aspects of his personality that are actually very, like, he contributes a lot of good to the world as well, you know? So yeah, so I don't know, guys. So now we got to figure out this moon thing, and I'm very, very excited. I'm told that we get a new opening and ending in this one, which I am so thrilled for. And also a little bittersweet that this is going to be the last, to my knowledge, the last opening and ending for Dr. Stone that I will ever hear. So I'm just over here kind of having some feels, you know, but I'm excited. I'm excited. So without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and we jump right into the next episode of Dr. Stone Core 3, you guys. Let's do this. It sounds like we're going to the moon. Future engine. Oh, wait, maybe we don't get the new OP in this. Maybe we'll get it at the end. Yay! He still looks scary, but I'm happy. Yeah, this as well. It's like an air conditioner, maybe? Oh, Suika, you're such a curious baby, only you're not a baby anymore. Oh. We've learned about the electric zappy zaps. Dr. Suika! I love how everyone's just super cool to Suika, you know? Like, as it should be. Senku was the same way, like he never talked down to her. I mean, they really do. He's not like profoundly bad. Taiju, what are you doing? Oh, we're looking for. Okay. That's what we're making. It always has a little bit of a dark twist to it, but it's all good. Okay, guys, but remember, we're going to be cool. We're not going to make it at home, right? Unless you really need to. Okay. We got ore. We got all kinds. We got 2 different kinds of ore. We got a bunch of ore. We have multiple kinds of ore. That's what it is. Senku's losing it. Look at the way they're just both like, they're both fanboying right now. Oh. Oh, is it the, yeah. The boat. Yay. Are we going to fashion it into a rocket? That would be so crazy. No, you got a little rusty. Yeah. Oh, look at the tears. Whoa. Sir, you have far too many clothes on for this right now. Your shirt needs to be off. They're just harvesting it, aren't they? Recycling iron. So we're not putting her back together. We're dismantling her more. New Perseus. See? He's like, well, that doesn't sound so... Yeah, okay. Let's go. Whoa! Is it Mecha Senku? Oh my god! That's amazing! Oh my god! That's incredible! Oh, there we go. Now the clothes are off. Now the clothes are off. We're making like a big mecha Voltron looking thing. Making like a Zord Voltron looking thing. I thought it was gonna be Mecha Senku for a second. Not that chrome. Not that chrome. There we go. Stainless steel. All right. We're gonna build a rocket. Canned food. We can make canned food. We can make some. Oh, because won't we need like a lot of? We'll need. Well, I think we'll need like some dehydrated stuff to go to the moon, right? They usually give astronauts like dehydrated snacks. Wow. So if we ever get petrified again. Whoa. We can make better cutlery. Francois is on it. Well, I mean, that is important to consider, though, that we really can't bring everyone back until we secured our food situation. Wow. So we're okay. We know that one person's probably going to be fairly on board because we actually went out of our way to help them. The blonde. Oh, we're going to the moon, is what we just said. The new Perseus. Okay. You say it very evil-like, but I think you're okay. Although it was fun to watch you fanboy over this stuff. Level 1. So we've got it. We need a superior kind of super alloy. Gotcha. Wow. We're leveling up our super alloy, everyone. Oh! Whoa! I'm sorry, why are we near it? Okay. Gotcha. Okay. That is pretty terrifying, yeah. Harness toxicity. Whoa. Yeah, that's playing with something pretty dangerous there. See, this is why you always come off as so evil. Oh, you don't really have to worry about laws or like anything like that here, I guess. Science user of light. And he can do all the dirty work. Huh. I mean, it does stand to reason a lot of advancements came from some pretty dark stuff in history, you guys. There was some... But wow, I never really thought of it that way, that like he's the one who does all the dirty work basically, and then Senku can be the one to like be the leader, the face, you know? Wow, Super Alloy City. Let's go. This music is going so unnecessarily hard right now. Like what? Wow. Together, you could make this work. Science future. Oh my god, I've got all the chills. Oh, I'm just. Is this the new theme? Maybe this is the new theme. I guess it is the new theme. It sounds so like. It already just sounds really like. I know this band. This band did a Naruto song. I'm almost positive. Oh, wow. It just has a very kind of like looking back kind of vibe. Like it makes me I don't know why, but it makes me want to cry. Because this is the last one. Look at everybody. We're all working together too. That's amazing. Like even, oh, we're all pointing up. Oh. Yeah. Oh, they've done a ton of stuff. Yeah, I actually have a bunch of their albums. I haven't listened to them in a while, but I'm like, oh, I know this. Oh my god, look at everybody. Oh, whoa. Wait, are we getting some new people? Oh my god, we're going so far back right now. Look at the old school. We're doing flashbacks. Look at Stanley and Xeno. Look at, oh my god. Oh my god. I don't think I was ready for the last one, you guys. Oh, what is that? I don't think I was ready. I'm still not ready. Wow. That, I love Asian Kung Fu Generation. Wait, this is supposed to be an upgrade. Future energy. What exactly does that mean? Oh, future is in the future of your food. Oh, we're doing poop again, aren't we? Suiga's gonna love this. She's like, not again! I'm traumatized! Little poops looked awfully cute. I never thought I'd say that, but... Gotta make a tank. I wonder how much we had back in like Zeno's little princess castle. We probably had, maybe not that in particular. Wow. It's a circle. Okay. And oh, there we go. It puffed out. Yeah. Wow, that's pretty cool. Mecha Senku! Again's like, what are you doing? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. He doesn't trust Senku either! Nope, that's... Oh! I'm right there with Gen. Whoa. Let's go. It's pretty much resistant to everything. Wow. Yeah. For real. Okay, it's been half a year. Science is everywhere, babe. Science is everywhere. Oh, look, and we got our calendar where we... Okay. Whoa. Okay, so it's been a couple months. Oh, Senku! Somebody help Senku! Nice. We did it. We got it. We're good. Let's do a little reveal. Let's do a little reveal. Whoa. Whoa. That looks like a rocket engine, all right. Rocket engine level 1 acquired. That is so cool. Okay. We're gonna need a little bit more than just, oh wow, level 99. This is crazy. Xenobucks. He has his own coffee shop? What? Xenobucks. Well, because he is a man of the stars. So, you know, Starbucks, Xenobucks. I guess if the rocket is Senku, then he gets the coffee. Okay. It seems like we're always kind of different paths, but a little bit parallel. Just not quite on the same route. Oh. Okay. Right, yeah. We still got to go back and do all our friends. Oh. He's gonna be like older than her now. Oh. Yup, we need to get our corn back up and running. Oh. Again, manipulating and working your magic. A new city. Ooh. Wow. Okay, nice. What, we got a plan. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna use it? We're gonna use it for our journey? Whoa. Yo, oh my god, yes! Ah, looks so good! New Perseus! Yay, new Perseus! I mean, that's like, that's gonna go very fast. Mm-hmm. This one's gonna be... Whoa. Mm-hmm. Whoa. That is so cool. I love that we're like using everything we've made along the way, too. Because that's how it happens, you know? And that's only the level 1. We're going to be taking a level 99. Isn't that incredible? Like, science is all around us. It really is. Don't start crying. You're going to make me cry. Don't do that. Don't do that, Chrome. Don't get me started. That's power science. That's power science. 1 week until the Atlantic is crossed. Wow. Oh. Oh. It's, oh, sun's right over us. Yeah. Ooh. I hope we have sunscreen in the new world. Ooh. We got air conditioning now. AC acquired. Sweet. And now we have ice cream. Yee! Francois is in love. The dark and the light. There's still a ways to go, yeah.
これから僕らは世界中で連絡を密に取り合いながら分業していくわけだけど、通信衛星があるわけじゃないから長距離だとさすがに通話は届かないんだ。
Alright.
連絡手段はモールス信号しか。
Okay. Of course, it's always Morse.
モールスだけは全員せっせと練習しといてい
We
て。
gotta learn Morse code.
私たちもか。まずは文字から覚えねばな。文字ならスイカが教えてあげる。
Oh, Suika! Sweet baby. That's right, she had those classes where she learned how to read and write.
最初ホワイマンが出た時ってよ、やべえほどでけえ電波流したせいで気づかれ。やべえほど電波使いまくってて、またバレちまわねえのか、ホワイマンに。人間が動き出したってよ。ああ、レナード、僕も聞いたよ。今の電波は。
Oh. Oh, it's happening again. It's happening again. Is it still Y? Is it? Oh, so we knew about it. Yeah, but how are we supposed to avoid that? Okay. Right. Oh, so we were still sending out radio waves. Yeah, all that stuff sends out radio waves. Yeah, the thing is, if we're going to be doing any kind of big science, we're going to be doing that. What? He's not saying why? Huh? Oh, it's in English! I thought it was always in English. Dio. Dio! JoJo reference. Do you wanna what? Do you wanna die? Oh my god, no. Oh my god, no. How can you laugh at that thing? Oh, new ending, new ending, new ending. Do you want to die? So he wasn't saying why. Okay, I gotta listen to this and I have a lot to say. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my god, I'm definitely gonna cry for this. This is it, you guys. This is the ending of all endings. This is the last one that looks beautiful. Oh my god, the art style's so pretty. That song is so pretty. Oh my god, that's so cute. It's such a pretty song. Both of them have like this kind of wistful kind of beauty. Oh. Oh. And there he is, running for the moon. Oh my god. Rocket is the absolute perfect thing to play for this. Oh my lord. It's so pretty. Oh my lord. We're gonna make it there and we're gonna, I don't know what's going on with the Y man, but we are gonna figure it out. Really? 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 You just had to kick me in the feels, didn't you? Fire. Next episode, that's cool, by the way. All right, you guys. Now listen, okay? They just threw me through an awful big loop there because you have this beautiful ending. You have this sweet little, they know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. Ending on that sweet little picture of, oh my god. And then right before that we had Do You Want to Die? And then they expect me to scold you. I'm sorry. They're just throwing me through a loop here, you guys. Okay. Get on in here, because this is important, okay? Now listen, I bet you were sitting there thinking, during the any middle schooler with a lighter could do this part, thinking, I'm at least a middle schooler. I have some lighter fluid. Were you thinking of harvesting rare ores and minerals, making a super alloy, and devising your own rocket engine? Don't do that. Don't do it. I know it's tempting. Don't do it. Just stop. They're asking you nicely. All right, guys. With huge revelation. So, I'm sorry, what were we? I thought we were reading it in English. I thought it was WHY. Is Morse, I mean, I think Morse code is Morse code, but is there, I mean, this is going to be a really dumb question, but like, is there a different, is it different based on like what, I guess it would have to be different based on the language you were speaking, or there might be some differences because, well, no, probably not though, because it's just a code. So like, you know, if the code is supposed to say Y, then Japanese people would learn it as Nani, and people speaking English would learn it as Y. But it was letters though. So what were they always doing it in English? Because why did he get something totally different? That's kind of where I'm messing up in my head. Maybe somebody can break that down for me. Do you want to die? Is, okay, my very first thought, okay? My very first thought is that this is a very poorly constructed automatic message. The wording is making it very confusing. But my instinct is that, like, it's not a threat. It is supposed to be, like I said, maybe a very poor translation for the idea of, like, do you want to get petrified? Do you want to get turned to stone? Because one thing that's been kind of bothering me ever since we literally used the petrification to save everybody, is that I think there's possibility that it was not ever intended for harm. It was never intended to imprison or detain, or like it may have actually had, I don't know the details. I don't know why or how anyone would do this or justify this, but I think it may have had non-malicious intent behind it. I think that's a possibility, at least. And I could see this being a case of, like, it's something we're interpreting as do you want to die, or it's just a very badly phrased message. Meaning, do you want to get petrified? Like, is something wrong? Are you dying? Is there a plague where, like, or did you just all get taken out by Stanley or something like that? Is there a threat, whether it's a weapon or an illness or anything like that, so great that you would like me to just petrify you all right now? That, honest to God, first thing I thought of. Not as like a threat. Although the way they played it off was, so there were a couple of times in this episode where, like, I had such chills, like parts of me I didn't even know I had were tingling. Like, they managed to give me such chills twice in one episode. Once, I think, for something good. I think it was right before the theme. And then, like, the way that they hype up the Y man, or I guess the do you want to die man. You know what? Another thing I'm incredibly dumb for is that when it was spelling out, do you wanna, and then I saw the D, yes, for a second I thought it was going to say, do you want to dance? Which would have been far more fun and charming than do you want to die. It doesn't make much sense, but I thought maybe just for a second it was going to be, do you want to dance? Oh, guys, this is why I'm not involved in science. I don't think they'd want me, like, polluting there. Although I like that Senku's like, no, anybody can do science. If you want to do science, you can do science. I love that. I love these not like, ew, you're not smart. And to be fair, like, even with all of his, like, weird arrogance, even Zeno's not entirely like that. Like, he's so cool with Suika and everything. Like, you could tell he's super open to somebody who is open to science. Even if they're not an expert, like, there is that, that just kind of happiness and acceptance of somebody who shows an interest in it. And I think that's really cool. Even though he still comes off as very evil. I also really love the idea of, like, oops, it's trying to play the next one. I really love the idea of, what was I going to say? Oh, that he's like the dark science user and Senku's like the light science user. Like, and not so much that they have very different intentions in their, inventions. Obviously we know that Xeno has a much different take on what science should be used for. But even when they're making something to meet the same goals, to meet the same end, there is this aspect of Xeno that, like, okay, well, I will make the incredibly dangerous, probably would be banned or heavily regulated, killing gas tank thing, because that's what we have to do. And you gotta do what you gotta do. And Senku can be the one to, he's a little bit more of the face of it. He's the leader. He's the one that everyone's going to look to. But I mean, the sad fact is a lot of scientific discoveries either have been made because of something not great or have led to something not great. You know what I mean? Like, science is not in and of itself good or bad. It just is. And sometimes the way that manifests or where it heads, the direction it heads into, can be very negative. And, I just think that Xeno is kind of here to, he's not concerned about, he's not afraid to be the bad guy, basically, if that's what it takes. And I think that's very interesting. That was great. I loved seeing just everything. Like, I love a good science montage when they're, and I freaking love it when they do, like, okay, we're gonna need this. We need this first. Oh, we use this for this too. And oh, we have this. Now we have air conditioning. Now we have this. Now we're also gonna, powering the ship with the engine was such a good idea, because that is going to cut our time down so much. But, the radio waves thing was actually a really good point, that, like, there's so much that relies on radio waves. It's not just the actual radio. So we were never going to be able to stay stealthy here. If we really want to get to the moon, which we know we have to, we ran the risk of alerting Y-Man to our presence. So I have a few really fun theories about Y-Man. Of course, a few episodes ago, I was like, I think this is going to be a weird timey-wimey thing where it's actually Senku and something he set in motion in the future. But I think that's a little science fiction-y, and I think they'll really have to workshop that to make it grounded enough to fit into Dr. Stone. But I have two really good theories for you, and they are not from me, they're from Leonie. I'll try to remember to mention them before my next reaction too, because tucked here at the end, I don't know how many people actually watch to the end. If you do watch to the end, thank you so much for doing that. But yeah, so one is that it's some kind of AI that went awry, and that actually ties in really cool with another theory from my comments that was that maybe some kind of technology was left on the moon during one of Byakuya's missions, or the astronauts that he was with, one of their missions, and it, I mean, that actually would not be that much of a stretch, I think, to be like, okay, this was left here and kind of left to its own devices. It fulfilled whatever its purpose would be, and whatever end like it was supposed to go to, this is where it thought it was going, you know? I think that would be not that big of a stretch. The other one, and I think this is the absolute, my favorite theory in the world, this is from Leonie, and it is goated. Mecha Senku is Y-Man. It would be the biggest twist. It would make the twist in Attack on Titan look like, you know, child's play. If they for real. Because think about it, Mecha Senku's always there. Always seems to have the answer. It's popping up an awful lot. It would be very interesting if that was not a coincidence, if Mecha Senku was not just a fun little cutaway to make things easier for the audience, to break the fourth wall a little bit. No. Maybe Mecha Senku has been behind this the whole time. And that would explain why the voice is Senku's as well. I love it. I think it's bonkers and just genius at the same time. I absolutely love it. So I had to throw it out there. But yeah, so this was a great episode. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please. Oh my gosh, the finality of everything is just really hitting me. I need your help. Please be sure to join me next time and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.